$100 a day. So, with $200 a day, if you work Monday to Friday, that's $1,000 a week. That's a great job. And so it's not that hard. All you got to do is just be true to who you are because people will gravitate to that. People don't gravitate to phonies and fakes, and they gravitate to who you are. And people love, and you'd be amazed. A lot of times people love exactly who you are, not because you're like them, just because you, they know you're genuine. When they know you're not genuine, it's kind of hard to sell your music to them because it won't it won't touch their soul, and people normally buy a CD that touches their heart, even if it's a completely different genre. Because with my music, I sometimes I sell CDs to hip hop CDs. I'm talking about hip hop, dance hall, R&B CD to 90-year-olds. That's kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is kind of crazy, and I never thought that's even possible. So you got a 90-year-old, but at the same time you got a 4-year-old that buys the exact same CD. So and the reason for that is they're not really buying a CD. They're buying a character and a personality. That's what they're doing. You know. So sometimes they might not even like your genre of music, but they love you as a person because you're real. So they'll love to support you because they're real. And I know that's what I do all the time. Even if I may not like, somebody's, style of music, just when I see their grind, when I see their hard work and I know they're real, I'm gonna support them forever. And just because of that, I would naturally would gravitate to the music because I know the music is real. I know that's who that person is. So I say just stick to who you are. Don't try to cater to anybody else. And like myself, I have like about 5 different genres all in one album. So you don't really gotta, put yourself in a little corner and say, unless I do it like this, it's gonna blow. You know what I mean? So there's many, many ways and many, many styles that people would love as long as it's real. That's me. Somebody else is different, but me, I cater and I chase after real people.
I like that a lot. That's perfect advice. Anybody that's listening, grind, keep it going. You heard it. Now this last question here, then I'm going to give you a chance to give shouts out, like as far as anybody you want to say what's up to, and then give mention your social media and things. This next question is one that's it's kind of funny. I always say because I ask everybody what 3 things that you always have with you, and it's funny because, like I say, I've had everything from I had another filmmaker come up and say that he always carries fake blood. I've got another artist. She said she carries candy because while she's out, she gets hungry while she's running around. So it's always interesting answers when you ask people that because then they start to think of things besides cell phones and the normal things. So I ask you, Malachi, what 3 things do you always have to have with you? If you forget them, that you turn back around and go back home for?
That's a great question, man. You know what? One thing I always have to have is a notepad.
Ah, there we go.
It's weird because I have a voice recorder on my phone and all of that. So if I think of a melody, I'm able to do it. But for some strange reason, if I don't write it down, it just I can't remember the melody. I can't remember the style that I wanted to do it because when I actually write a song, I actually write it on paper according to a particular style. So I actually space it out and I know, okay, I take a breath here and I flip it here and I flip it there. So I always have to have a notepad. I don't know because I'm old school. Maybe I'll learn to do it with my cell phone, but I always have to have a notepad. That's the first thing. Um, Second thing, man, that's a great question, man. The second thing I really gotta think. The second thing I would say is um, pictures of my family. Because that's it's almost like it's like if I have this little compartment in my wallet where I always have pictures of my family and I carry that all the time because it helps me remember who I'm living for. So when I'm out there, if I get stopped by police or some crazy thing happens to me or I'm in a messed up scenario, I always remember, okay, you know what, I gotta go back home safe to my family. So it helps me not, do make the right decisions all the time. And the last thing I would say it's not something I actually physically carry, but it's pretty much just the vision and the visual picture in my brain of a Bible, because and that alone, just helps me remember that I ain't living for myself. I'm not this life I'm living. It's not really designed for me. It's just a tool it's just something that God created so He can manifest whatever He designed me for. So just that picture in my brain of a Bible, it just always reminds me, okay, you know what? This ain't your life, and you might, God may ask you to do a couple of things that you don't want to do, or He may ask you to humble yourself at a time where you feel arrogant, or you feel like you just want to lash out. So it just helps me remember all the time that the life that I have right now is not selfishly my life, but it's a life that God gave me, and God gave it to me to do His work and not my own work.
Right on. Couldn't have said that any better. Now, like I said, here's a chance for you to give a shout out, say what's up to anybody, mention your social media, your YouTube channel, and all of those good things. If you want to go ahead with that.
Well, everything is Malichi Music, Malichi Music One, so you can check it out. The easiest way to do it is actually go to www.malichimusic.net, and Malichi spelled Malichi. Malichi music.net. You can find everything there, videos, social media, everything you can find on there. So if you can find my contact information if you want to hit me up and all. So yeah, everything's on my website, malichimusic.net. And shout out,
Okay.
I would have a shout
ahead.
out to Promise. I have a couple of tracks with him on the new album. I got a shout out to Shocklair. He's on my next album, Canadian hip hop legend. You also got a shout out Infinite, dude that pretty much, got me into this rap thing. And yeah, my family, and that's about it, it's a whole bunch of more people, RD, I gotta shout her out, RD, she know who she is, and yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. After I get you off here, I'm going to close the show with, I've got one of three choices, so I'll let you decide. But between Help, Vision, and Heaven, what would you like to close out with?
Help, Vision, or Heaven. Those are tough, man. I'm going to go with Vision. I'm going to go with that.
Okay. All right. Well, closing out the show, we have Vision. We want to thank Malichi Male for calling down here. Like I said, it's just nice to be able to speak to another positive artist and get another perspective. So I do appreciate everything that you've done for us. And like I said, in the future, if you want music, send it over. I'm getting my show back running. Full steam and things. I was upgrading some things and changing and trying to get everything back in order. So, you always have a home here. So anytime you want to promote something, hook up and give us a call, and we'll definitely love to put you on.
No doubt, man. With the new music that's coming on, I'm gonna hit you up first, man. No doubt.
All right. Well, I thank you. And let's see. It's because what do you guys? It's about 10:30 your time, isn't it?
Yes, Eastern time. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your evening, and I hope to be in touch soon.
No doubt, man. Bless up.
All right. Thank you. God bless you as well. All right. So that's awesome. We had Malichi. I was been really looking forward to that interview. The nice thing about it is, like I said, I discovered him through another fellow podcaster, D Tong, and it's just been an awesome experience. So here we're going to go ahead and play that last song, Vision, by Malichi. And then we're going to close out. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate everybody for listening. Stay tuned. I've got more interviews coming up. It's April. We're going to be starting back our normal feature on Tuesdays again, Tuesday, Hughs Day. So just stay tuned. You know how I do it. Peace out, everybody. Have a good weekend.
I had a vision that I wiped out dead. No police, no crime, and especially no job for the feds. Had a vision that the powder flush, no crack, and hemp only used for the clothes on my back. Had a vision that the kids were taught purpose from day one, so therefore life ain't done. Had a vision that the bullets were blank, no grief, no tears, no homicide for the year. Had a vision that the church was grown. Imagine this, maturity would stop jealousy and strife. Had a vision that we stop tradition, only way to move on, unite by the end of the song.
In my heart, in your head, I'll do all that I can to fulfill your plan and your vision for my soul. Now that I know you're in complete control, Lord, I'm ready.
Malichi, listen, I have a vision. Give the kids in the system something to listen to. Tell them that they're brilliant and different as individuals. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Gotta build God's army, and I'm starting with the teens, old or young. You could be part of a regime that doesn't plan to fall like autumn when it leaves. I'm standing with Adam, who was in the garden back when Eve misunderstood what she heard from God and was deceived. The vision we have for man is in the master's plan. You living without a vision, it's in the master's hand, not in your pastor's hand. So stop asking man for vision, ask the giver of gifts for gifts given.
In my heart, in your head, I'll do all that I can to fulfill your plan and your vision for my soul. Now that I know you're in complete control, Lord, I'm ready. This is your
I meditate on these days I'm living. Used up the first eighth of my life on this block for chilling, cause the mind was willing to switch down to the hustling mode. Trapped and I'm 20 years old, unemployed with a skit for the scissor and comb. Don't wanna be home, I'd rather roam the streets with chrome. Pathological, when I'm lying to myself, so broke that my life was allergic to wealth. It's crazy how we all break down. I got a vision, make way, cause I soon touch down. Got this vision, cause my vision is real. I seen heaven come down from the sky on this earth for real.